Good morning, everyone. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Week 3, Round 2 of Season 20, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Not judging by the screen, though. You're just looking at the chart shop there. So, last round. Let's fess up to the crowd. Hey, Nick. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How you been? Hope all's going well. We got to get in a game of StarCraft here sometime soon. It's been too long. Something of the kind. StarCraft League, something. Let's get one in. So anyway, before we kick off about today's episode, let's recap the painful loss from last time. Kunkstar, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you being on board for 4 months. Really appreciate that, man. Get at me on Discord if you need anything. Really appreciate the subs. Best thing I got for you is time right now, so I can give you my time. Alright, so let's review how this one shook out. So the guy got me, the bottom line here is, last round, I had 1 drop, he didn't. That's about it. I mean, what, that's 25 banners, so I had a net loss of 5 banners. Yeah, Fru Guy. Hey, Fru Guy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'm not the Harley Quinn you're looking for. In a variety of ways. Alright, let's take a look at today's opponent. SonOKong, the Jedi Knight. Of AWA Mandalore. Probably a good guild. I don't know too much about guilds outside the Gauntlet. Just can't say one way or the other. Anyway, let's do the typicals. Let's check the speed. Let me actually get ready the mod comparison. Okay. Let's see if I can actually remember how to do this right. So we've got... let's see here. Move this over here, and then, I don't know, I think F11 for that. Yeah, okay. Now the mic should be working over here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But we've got the comparison on screen. Guy doesn't attack very much, right? I've got over 1,000 more wins than him. When I look at his attack history this season and last season, Guy just doesn't attack that much. So, I don't know. The other stats are what they are. Feel free to have a look. But when we get down to the mods, we see that I've generally got him pretty well in hand. The only thing he really trounces me on are these flat offense stats on some of his mods. So he's got some good offense lying around. Relics are, within spitting distance of each other. I've got him beat, though. 4 more R8s. And, yeah, you can definitely see the way that this guy's skewed his speed, just looking at our top characters, right? So, he beats the brakes off my JMK. C is faster, JML is faster, Ray is dead nuts even. Now, what I will note is that he's achieved the fantasy that I myself am going for. I want to have that full health set Ray, but over 10,000 damage, so trying to live the dream on that one. Yeah, very fast JKL, dread slow gas on his part. Interesting. Average speed for a DR is about 330. And yep, very slow. Let's see, what is it? Health. You went with the health route. That's more than one way to skin a cat. He just doesn't have the tenacity. So what is it that he was really going for here? I don't know. I can't see if he has crazy armor or something from this. Really fast Watt. It's interesting how he's decided to assign these. He's given his, his top characters crazy speeds. The question is, does he need all that speed that way? Could he have distributed this better? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I drop on him and then I'm in no position to talk crap. Let's see. Decently fast nest. Almost 100 plus speed. Yeah, 149% tenacity. It's not bad. It's not a bad set. And you can see he's got the Relic 8 Bosk here, so the biggest, sweatiest houndstooth. This is painful for me to show, guys. I've still never been lucky enough to roll a 28, a 29. One of my guildmates, my guild leader, in fact, got a 30, I believe, today for the very first time. And, all the best to him. I am just absolutely green with envy. So anyway, that's how that breaks down. Let's get back up to our main scene. And let me get all this fixed. Alright, so hopefully you guys could hear me while I was over there. And let's get it right into it. Let's do the defensive review. So SonOKong hasn't started his attacks. I can't tell you too much about what we got cooking in the back, but we can go over. I wanted to bulk up on this guy, and since he doesn't attack often, I wanted to set down an increasingly tougher defense to make me less and less comfortable. And I did have to really stress about my planning here because it's interesting how it all shakes down. Anyway, I've got the GG team with T3 down as usual. We got Newt, Dooku, Droideka, Jango, L3. So I like Nest with it a lot of the times, but honestly, there really is no substitute for Bam, Queel, IG-11, Nest, Dengar. That's just a setup made in heaven. Sure, you could put Nest here and have Cara Dune in there instead. You could match that, but I don't know. I just like Nest here as another threat. I'm cool with it. And then you got Ray, R2, RJT, BB-8, and Holdo. So I've well and truly deprived myself of my RJT BB-8 team, but it's there's going to be a lot of evasion going down, lots of taunts for Holdo. The threat of RJT there. I've pushed my offense on Ray up over 10,000 by having R2 there. We'll see. We'll see. I think he'll see. Get it? Ha, ha, ha. He'll use C to kill that, probably. It's not that funny, though. Okay, thank you, Castle. Appreciate the well wishes. We'll see how all this goes. Appreciate you letting me bounce the ideas off your head there for how to plan this defense. Anyway, for my bottom wall, I've set gas 501st, DR, and again, if you weren't here for the first round, you might be used to seeing me have my Vader in the high 340s. We pushed him up. We pushed him up over the line. Moved some things around. He's 352 now. So, you had better be rocking if you've got your PA. He'd better be what? He'd better be 333. Right? Because it would have to be, 333 is what he'd have to be. I guess that's not all that hard, but you'd be surprised just how many people have their troopers clocked with Piet right about 330 on the nose. So here's hoping, crossing the fingers on that one. Yeah, Nick, that'd be cool to play League. I'm thinking about eventually streaming some League on the side. We'll see, but yeah, I'd love to pick up a game here. So we have this scoundrel team down, variations on the theme, trying to keep some of the core team together for other stuff. I can't really go too much further than that. if you've been following what I've been doing with Scoundrels for all season, you'll have some idea what I'm talking about. You have Kira, Mission, Zalbar, Canderous, and Bo-Katan. You know, there's a lot of goodness there. I really like having Bo thrown in the mix. And Kira Lead is an ever-present threat. And then we have this ridiculous crap, right? I mean, this is the Dread Wall. This is the Dread team. Everybody's bane right now is JMK, Kat, Ahsoka, JK, GK. Now, honestly, I was talking about this last episode, and I feel so bad that I forgot about it. I was saying that I was going to set this team down if I was going to do it with Mace, because Mace is going to get the taunt anyway. Mace is going to get deleted by Cat anyway. Why waste your GK? Your GK is not getting a turn. Don't fool yourself. So why waste them? You know, I could have that for some JKR thing or any other Jedi thing. Heck, I could even use them with Padme. Throw some, you know, garbage Galactic Republic and Jedi and or Clone Troopers in the mix. Yeah, you could make something work with that. As a B team to set on defense, that's the nice thing about B teams. You set them down, they strip some banners, and then you make it their problem. You know, figure it out. Panda One Shishak. Thank you. Appreciate the good luck. All right, so we finished reviewing the defenses. Let's go in and take a look at the offensive review. All right, so weird team here right out the gate, yeah? Mandalorian Bounty Hunter, Armor, Django, Canderous, and Sabine. Now, you know, he has two Bounty Hunters here, and, you know, Django has AoE, good stuff going. I still think it's going to be really slow if you're trying to actually get that to pay out. Cool thing about his leadership, though, is they're all, I do believe they're all scoundrels on the team. I'd have to check Sabine off the top of my head. But, you know, this leadership does stuff for them. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. This Maul team. So this is what's freaky, guys. Let's have a chat about this. When's the last time you've seen a Darth Vader on defense in Division 1? Surprise! Don't don't sleep on this. Check this out. All right, so crit damage set. First of all, crit damage. I'm not convinced that's the best way to mod your Vader, but let's see what he's got. All right, so here's the way I think about it. At Relic 8, this is the way I think about it. Relic 8, if you had like a good offense set on your Darth Vader, he'd be somewhere in the neighborhood of 9,000 offense. Now let's say he's doing a hit. And it's a crit, and he's only got the crit damage triangle. So we do that 9,000 times 1.92, and we get 17,280, right? Now, if I take that number and then divide it by 2.25, what's his crit damage actually? What's his crit damage? What? It's only 180? I don't even need to do all that. Geez. Divided by 0.8. So to do an equivalent hit to a 9,000 offense set, so you'd figure that you take 600 damage off that to be Relic 7, right? And he is Relic 7. So let's do it like that. We'll do 8,400 times 1.92. All right, 16,128, then divided by 1.8. to represent his thing. So to do an equivalent hit for what he could be doing in a decent offense set, he'd have to have 8,960, almost Relic 8 levels of offense. It's not good. I mean, you have such a synergy with offense up with Vader. Anyway, this is also really unfortunate for him. He's got a crit damage set on, but he probably doesn't have enough crit chance to make it worth it. Where is crit chance? 77. Oh, man. Man, he gives himself almost no margin for error. So, wow. So, he doesn't have the crit damage arrow. He has to use the crit chance just to have 77%. Like, if that was gonna, I don't know, whatever. It's an unfortunate situation for this Vader. So the only thing that he is, though, is scary fast. Maybe that's why he's put him on defense. He knows he can't use it as a GL killer. So what's actually frightening here about the speed is, let's add it up, right? 284, and then he would get 16 for himself, and then 8 for the other 4 Sith on the team, so that's 32. So he's at 332, and then he gets from Maul's leadership 20% turn meter at the start of the fight, so divided by 0.8, effectively Vader is 415 on turn 1. So, you know, he means for you to not look too carefully at this. Oh, you know, oh gosh, he put a Savage there. What a dum-dum, he wants you to say. And don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, so back to Rey. So he's got Rey, RJT, Brothers Holdo. I think I'm still going to C-Watt this. I have success with it in the past. I have a 160,000 hit point C, so I think I should be fine. And then you have this Shaak T Bad Batch team. I actually really like this. It had been a while since I looked at her leadership. 35 speed off the bat. Whenever they attack out of turn, there isn't a huge amount of that. But again, Shaak T does calls, and you do have. I think you have Tech who can do a call. So there's a little opportunity for that. And yeah, this is crazy. For each Clone Republic ally, a Clone Trooper ally at the start of battle, Galactic Republic allies have plus 15% max health, 5% max protection, and 15% offense. That's actually really sick about how that rolls up into Wrecker's kit, especially, right? When he just masses up at the beginning. And you figure because Shaak T is in the leadership slot, this effect will execute at the start of battle before Wreckers. So he gets all of this, then does his big stack up on himself. I think that's really smart. I like this team a lot, and once I have my Bad Batch serviceable, there's a better than even chance that I'll be doing that. But I like that a lot. Alright, so let me go to the other zone where we're actually going to start fighting. Alright, DR, Set, Malik, BSF, and HK. Nothing surprising there. We're going to Troopers that. Alright, so he's got the GG BB-8 thing. I got to think carefully about this one. Can you Mon Mothma this? Can you turn meter Mon Mothma this? It seems like you couldn't. Well, no, it doesn't seem like you couldn't. It just seems like you have to go after B2 first. So you'll get major punished by that, because if you don't go after B2 first... Well, no, wait. No, this should still work, because the theory is still the same. If you use the Mon Mothma turn meter team, you're going to be lapping so hard. Yes, BB-8 himself will be fast. He'll get a turn out ahead of us. Maybe, I don't know, maybe even 2, I don't know. But then we should be able to keep lapping, right? Onto B2. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I don't know if this is a good idea. I'll take all the hot suggestions and advice about that. All right, so you got Bam, Nest, IG-11, Queel, and Dengar. What a jerk. That's the same team I set down. All right, and then CLS. So CLS I had to think a bit about in my attack planning. And yeah, it's actually going to allow me to use a counter that I haven't used before, but conceptually it makes perfect sense. I really want to try some Jedi madness here. So it's going to be this, and this. So this works against CLS because nobody here can get stunned. Hoda starts under stealth at the start of battle. GLs can't get stunned. JKL in particular can't get stunned. So nobody's going to get shut down by a Han off the start. And then my JML goes immediately next, and we just start rolling them. So yeah, the song's going to remain the same. We're going to go after Chewie first. But yeah, I think that's the plan here, folks. All right, let us get started here. It depends on how much turn meter goes flying around, but... Okay, well, yeah. Let's see here. Who's next on TM? So we could actually AoE here, right? We're gonna go ahead of all this, then Hoda gets to go next when we look at the TMs. But I guess there's no reason not to just do the thing. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Bonk. Oh yeah, can't be doing that, I'm afraid, friend. No, 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 sir. No, Peter, no. Oof. Oofensy. I actually want to probably do a basic here and live just a little longer. Get that precious protection up. Okay. So there really is nothing to be done about that. Do this. Ooh, I think we actually get a little chance here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. 62. I'm into that. Hopefully I don't regret using those characters in this way, but hell of a way to start a fight. Alright, let's think here. Against this GG with BB-8, I really want to have an idea about what I want to do for that. Let's see here. GG. Newt. Man, there's a million Newt counters out there. BB. Okay. So JKR. Okay, that's pretty close to what I can do. So that's where this Jedi team is going to go. SLKR could deal with it, that's true. Okay, yeah, Ezra. Yeah. BB Newt. Haha, Bastila Shan. Okay. Let's see here. It's an end-all be-all video. Let me check how he did this right quick. Doesn't have chapters in this video, so you have to give me a sec. Where's this one? Aha! I think I found you. Okay. So he goes straight out the gate after B2. Buff spread. Okay, he does the buff spread ahead of that. Alright. I mean, that makes sense in a way. Alright. All looks quite straightforward. So he goes after B2, then who? Looks like BB-8's getting double sapped from GG, so he won't last long. Okay, so yeah, it is of utmost importance to kill BB next. And then who? He doesn't pay taxes. He goes after B1 next. Okay, I think that's all I need to know. Let's put that together. No worries, Nev. No worries, Nev. You know, I think, Nev, when we were first introduced to each other for the purposes of the GAC Discord, you were saying, like, I could do Twitch or YouTube. And at the time, I guess I gave you YouTube because that's where I had a greater body of videos, right? I didn't enable VODs on Twitch until maybe a month or so ago. So, maybe that's why we forgot to mention it. But yeah, I'm more here on Twitch. I love to stream. This is fun for me. Alright, so Castle. Yeah, that team worked well. No reason why it couldn't, but I'm really glad that we finished that off with the full protection and everything. That was sick. Okay, let's get this set up then. And let me check my sheet. Where did I have these Jedi penciled in for another use? No, I had them mostly as a backup. So let's actually set, I originally had Mon Mothma there, but that was before I remembered that BB-8 was in there. I don't want to take that risk. It's pretty clever if, that you really can't afford to be ignoring BB-8, but you have to kill B2 first, so I don't think that Mon Mothma would do well there. Alright, so it was Bistan lead, or not Bistan, Bastila. Bastila, JKR, Jolie, Grandmaster, and who? Who was it? Shaak, Grandmaster, JKR, Jolie, and Ezra. Yes, why not Ezra? Love Ezra. Great character. Alright. Let's get loaded up. Bastila, JKR, Grandmaster, Ezra, and Jolie. Okay. Alright, because there's no Magna Guard, no one is under stealth. So, let's see here. This is a fine opportunity. I know that he... Endall... Yeah, alright, well, maybe Endall was right. Well, we got the ability block, so that's going for us, which is nice. Let's do this. Keep this training going. Yeah, I like this a lot better now. Yeah, perfection. Oh, yes, that's very good. Call you over there. Alright. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Endall has a good video there. I'll link that video in chat after the battle. Sure. Okay. He'll counter me if I do this. I don't want to have him counter me, but I do want this. That was a good move. Okay. We can ability block you. That would be nice. Then we go after B1 as usual. The counters are quite nice. Basic here. It's fine. Oof. We can actually just straight kill GG now, I believe. Let's pay up. Yeah, there's Savior. Okay. So there's no counters. Let's do this and keep the pressure there. Okay, that's fine. Might have boned myself. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We'll do that. That's fine. Pay taxes, part 2, the reckoning. Basic. Good. Good. Speed. Okay. We're okay about that. Let's call her real quick. Do that. And yeah, we're as good as we're gonna get, I believe. 57 is just fine. Took some time though. Might have been better to do that second direct focus with JKR on the B1 and knocked him out, but I don't know. I don't think B1 was really slowing me down because I was still able to AoE down his stacks a bit. Alright, so against this BAM team, that pencil in here? Okay, we got 57. Good. All right, next one. DR. A triviality. Aha! Alright, one thing I must not do. Do not use range trooper stomp until HK is dead. I have to tell myself that out loud, because if I do it, I would be mad. Yeah. Let's roll. Thank you for the follow, Nev. Appreciate you. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, now terminate. Good, now we can continue with the rest of the plan. Aha! Goodbye. Goodbye, dear friend. Smash! Smash! No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Alright. 60. Alright, alright. Now, against the BAM team, I'm thinking to do Aurra Bounty Hunters, but unlike the last time where I kicked my own teeth in, we'll do a quick speed check. I've already done this before the stream, but let's have that just as a quick reference. So 262 on BAM himself, decently fast, 273. So this is actually not good for this team. That means that Nest's AI is going to do the AoE ahead of BAM. Let's think about this. Yeah, it's going to be ahead of BAM, so that means he's missing out on birds. I don't know. Alright, IG-11. 262. Dead Nut's even speed. That means if he goes ahead of BAM, you have 2 AoEs going out before he gets a chance to do Discipline setup. This gentleman's got to clock this team if he's going to set it down. So 294. That's slower than my openers with my Bounty Hunters. I think this is going to work just fine. This should be the fastest guy on the team, and 294 is not that fast. And then 209 Dengar. And when you're going to set Dengar, you want his bombs to land, so you want like 100% potency. And then you want to make sure that at least 3 of them crit, so you want as much crit chance as possible, because if 3 of the bombs hit, do critical strikes, then anybody who is hit by a bomb loses 50% TMR, which you would also, I think, need potency for. Anyway, I'd have to actually check that ability. What is that? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, 50% turn meter reduction. Yeah, but I still think it can be resisted and stuff. So yeah, I mean, again, that 100% potency, 100% crit chance is what you do with Dengar. Okay, so I don't see any impediment here to using the Aurra Bounty Hunters. I definitely got myself caught out last round doing that against a team that was, I don't think it was last round, it was a round before. Team that was straight up just too fast for me. I did the math, confirmed they were too fast, thought I'd try it, then I lost. Pikachu face. .jpg. Alright, so Aurra, Boba, Boss, Grief, Mandalorian. This should work fine. Is there anything else I'm not thinking about before I hit go? Nope. Alright. Buff up. Okay. People who can be stunned. That won't actually stun. This will, though. Oh well, we were so close. let's think about this. Go for the D-Lead. Okay, does that instead. Gone. Mass Up, Part 2, The Reckoning. Okay, that's fine. All this goes out. All bummers, to be sure. Okay, thank you, Nest, for your contribution. You always welcome. Jerk. Alright, we're under stealth. No reason not to do the AoE. Let's finish off Queel. Alright, that's fine. We wish you well, Aurra. Alright, what is this? Dispel all buffs. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the ticket. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Basic. Would have been great if we could have put days on her. Actually, let's just basic here and just do an impotent attack. Yeah, she can ignore us doing that, so keep this wagon train moving. I don't want to do the execute here. There's just no need for it. See if we can't land a daze. No daze. No, you know, we tried. All right, delete. Won't really matter. We can't stun because of the tenacity, but we can at least do the mass. We'll basic here again. Yeah, okay, I was trying to get around to another grief dispel, but 56 will do. Okay. So let's do a quick check. How good was that wall? 60 plus 57 plus 56 plus 62 divided by 4. Yeah, 58.75. Call it 58. I've had worse. Alright. Let's keep on checking. What's he got in the back for me? Alright. All that sweating I did planning the defenses for the front wall, expecting the JMK crap in the back. Okay, so he's gonna try and, in worst case, he's gonna mirror that. All right, well, he's got surprises waiting for him. So let's think about this now. This changes how we view things. What are the hardest teams remaining? So yeah. So what did I have penned in? I was gonna Geos this Mando lead thing. The key to the kingdom here is gonna be punking down Sabine. I don't want her getting her AoE out. We'll check the speeds there real quick before we get underway. First, let's remind me. Geo. What's her speed? 288. Yeah, slower than she used to be. Okay. So 285, it's pretty fast. Armor, 284, okay. Django's gonna do the AoE first. 260, okay. We can shake that off. Canderous, 207. Let's see. Alright, so not by much, but we are out front, which is what we wanted. Against this Maul team, I have no desire to mess around with that Vader, because even if he's not clocked right to kill GLs, he can, you know, wreak havoc on you. So I think I'm going to CLS that, because he doesn't... Well, hold on. Is anybody considered a tank in that team? Dark side, attacker. And I know you're not. So, no, none of them are. So that means all of them are under stealth at the beginning of the match, which means none of them are under stealth at the beginning of the match, which means Han's just going to plug Vader and we just march on to a happy day. Rey, so, yeah, I could do that. And now I know that I have the freedom to use Slacker however the hell I like. So we could Slacker one of these and take the guesswork out. Maybe Bad Batch we could Slacker. Probably wouldn't want to hazard doing it solo though with Slacker. At least throw in Fu and someone else, feed him a turn or two. Are you going to assist? That might be the way. Okay, so let's do this Geos one first. I'd like to knock out the easy attacks. When I have the luxury, I like to solve up. So use the lowest thing that I can against the lowest thing that I can and see what kind of luxury I can build myself up to towards the end. That might be wrong. It might be better to do it the opposite way. I don't know. Not thinking about it too much right now. So this one is going to work just fine though. We're faster. We're out front. So we'll target Sabine so that she never gets to go. We get to dispel off Jango's AoE. We should keep him ability blocked, but then focus down Mando after that. I don't want Mando getting anywhere near his payout. And it would take a while for him to get there anyway. So yeah, let's do it like TB style. We'll keep Jango and Canderous locked down. Let's go. Hope y'all are enjoying your Friday afternoon. Okay, so we save this. In terms of buffs, what do they have? You know what? I want to save it until I can... Yeah, that's going to be just fine. Okay. You can do that then. Yeah. There's the fire. We were all dreading that. Okay, calm down with all that now, friend. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of stabbings. Okay, turn meter. Let's take care of putting you on notice. We're still a long way off. Yeah, this is good. This is good. That won't matter. Knock that out. Yeah, that's what's up. All according to plan. That won't matter. That won't matter. So it's a 55. Pretty good. Pretty good, though. Had worse. Decently thick armor, too. Alright, 55. Yeah, 55 isn't the best win, but I like Geos on offense so much. They're so flexible. They can take on a big variety of teams, so. Shaak with the 501st clones can take down a solo slacker for sure. Thisk or Thisk, I don't know how that's said. Found that out yesterday. Okay, thanks Halo, appreciate the tip. Yeah, Dengar is crazy good. I mean, you've got very few AoE TMRs in the game, right? You've got Old Ben, you've got Cara Dune, you got Dengar, you got Nest. I don't know that you have any more. So yeah, Dengar fits perfectly into that BAM team. Great for defense. All right, so Maul, let's stick to the script and use the CLS to pump down. What about Master Luke, Halo? JML? We've already used JML, so if you're just tuning in, JML was part of our front wall attack down bottom. Now we're gonna CLS this. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Yep, AoE TMR. Not a lot of them, though. Okay, so Chupio, Chewie, Han, and C-3PO. Keep the wagon train moving with all that. All right. Haha, nobody's under stealth. Oh, please don't give that man a turn. Okay, yes, okay. Things were about to get sweaty. Okay, so he's already done the AoE thing. I don't want him to go, but I can't help it. Yeah. Okay, so he goes under stealth. Now, let's kill him. Yes, that's because he's so weak. All right, now what do we got? We got people with days. They're gonna go after Chewbacca, so let's get him buffed up, even though it won't actually help him much here. Let's put a basic down. Not really much of an incentive to stance here. We'll blind. I like stunning you. You don't need to take any more turns. Again, we could basic here. No need to stance. Basics at this point are going to be our best bet for protection restore, but it's already a done deal at 58. A-okay. All right. You have to wait for Bam's second turn anyway. Yes, right, and like my Dengar's speed isn't anything crazy, and yeah, you just need him to go after Bam. Once Bam goes, he's gonna do, assuming that you don't force him to use his damage immunity to save somebody. He's always going to do discipline setup, and then right after that, you can have the sequence go off as you like. I would recommend, like, you know, you could do Nest, then Dengar, then IG. It doesn't actually matter so much. What matters is the after. Let's think about this. It would actually be best. It would be best if IG 11 goes next, right? Because he would put down dots, then Nest would strike into those dots, which would. Yeah, all that sounds wonderful. And also remember, when dots tick, you know, a lot of people think that the IG-11 Zeta is a waste. What people don't realize is that when he does his middle and puts dots on people, or he does his dispel and puts dots on people, when those enemies take their turns and those dots tick, those feed into birds. All right, let's move on. Next one. So, Ray, let's do the C thing. Yeah. Separatist. So, here's the thing. I don't know. There's always the chance that you can get unlucky. You know, there may be a time when RJT puts the healing immunity on when I'm not necessarily able to double chain and quickly drop it off, right? So I was asking myself whether or not I wanted to do CWAT. I've done it before against this comp, but I've also lost it before. Yeah, no, Halo, that's a fair point. Yeah, using Bam on offense versus GG is something I've only done a couple times. I like the team so much on defense, and it's you have to come correct to kill that team. Especially if you really, like, my Queel is 330, even that for the people that I'm playing isn't fast enough necessarily to shut out bounty hunters. If you really want to do that, you gotta be 340 plus. You gotta just straight up outrun people. And it's tough to budget that kind of speed to Queel, but that's how you would really crush this. Holy crap, Jason! Oh my god, 10 subs, thank you so much! What a fantastic thing. Wow, that's incredibly generous, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. Wow, so great to have you. Just come right in out the gate, follow, and give out 10 subs. Bless you, bless you. You know, man, I have an emote that people can use, but you know, you get the hats off. Usually I shave my head, but I'm a couple days behind schedule, so you'll have to forgive that. Hats off to you, though. All right, CWAT. I'm still thinking I can do this because I have an extra thick C. So it buys me time, 160,000, and I'll be sapping protection from the beginning. That's quick, but my opponents typically have men mods like mine or worse. Got a hold from a 310 Queel today. Yeah, that's why I love that team on defense. Like, you have to come correct, or they're just gonna mop the floor with you. You don't get to take turns, and then somebody gets deleted with 20 birds. It's a good time. All right, I'm gonna try this, and I hope I'm not gonna regret it, because what I was gonna say is that you can add in a tank to help mitigate JTR, but if you're gonna do that, you have to do it with 2 tanks, because the first thing she's gonna do is hand wave the taunt off the first one. You know, your C's gonna go out first, so he'll have taunt on the 2 tanks. She's gonna hand wave the first one, and then if you don't have a second tank, she gets to go after whoever anyway. Yeah. So I don't want to bring in 2 sacrificial tanks. I'm gonna take the gamble here. But again, man, that's so awesome, Jason. Thanks. Great lead in for the weekend. All right, tank up on C. Song remains the same. We link the 2 fastest. Which, even if Finn wasn't the fastest, I'd be comfortable linking him anyway. I don't like the crits that come out of that guy. And links prevent crits. Okay, might as well protection up for the lulz. It's honestly a blessing he's still here. Alright, so she's about to take herself below. That's fine, we can basic there. Look at you. Oh, and she only has 40% potency. She just missed applying the buff immunity thingy on me. Let's keep this going. Time's on our side. Alright, alright, alright. We'll basic here. We'll save this for after the ult. Again, time on our side. Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna wait here. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we still get, another turn there. And then turn meter looks pretty favorable. Might be a good time to do the relink now. We'll have absolute max protection, and then we can delete RJT, and because RJT had taunt, so what an ideal opportunity that is to link her up. Okay, smack. Oof! Stop. Okay, do the protection restore, and then the transform. Ay, ay, ay. Big sweaty hit. Calm down though with all that, yeah? Oh god, no. She landed it on me, damn it. Alright, well we gotta do the delete here. I can't take any risks with that crap. We get to do a double relink here, so maybe we drop this. We do 1. We do 2. And the ship is back righted for the moment. Dear God, that hits so hard. Alright, basic. Let's start stacking up some health. Whew. I think we're actually about to get piped here, guys. Gonna have to clean this up with Slacker, I think. Yeah, I mean, geez. We are still sapping protection, so maybe there's a little hope for us, but not a hell of a lot. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, there you have it. Might have been better to take the double tanks. So, I knew once that JTR landed the buff immunity there, that was going to be a bad time. That was a bad time for it to happen. Exactly what I was saying. So, got unlucky with RJT landing buff immunity, or healing immunity. Just ahead of Ray Ultimate. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Alright, so we do have to clean that up with Slacker, but now we know that we have that limitation, so we can come back to that. That was really unfortunate, though. So I would have had to take the double tanks to have made that work. So the way for me to evaluate this question in the future is, would you be willing to risk having to do this kind of cleanup for the sake of 4 banners lost? The answer to that is actually no. I would rather not have to do this. Alright, so what did I have penned in to deal with, what's her name? with Shaak. Oh yeah, so this is what I'm going to do for Shaak. I'm going to do Traya, Scion, Nihilus, Gideon, and Sith Assassin. Yeah, by the way, guys, you can get at me on Discord here, running the command for you now. The spreadsheet that I use to plan everything is publicly available. Once you join the server and assign yourself the Swugga role, you'll see the channels for Swugga. And there's a spreadsheet, there's a GAC channel for 5 vs 5 and 3 vs 3, and pinned in each of those channels is a spreadsheet, respectively, for which mode. Okay, so yeah, Traya, Scion, Nihilus, Gideon, and Sith Assassin. Let's make sure I'm on the right team. Yep, okay. Okay, and we go. Alright, let's go. Dispel. No good. No good at all. Okay, sap turn meter. Wow, that is a crazy fast echo to outrun me. So, if we do this, this is actually kind of bad if we reset here, right? Because we would have days, they would not, they'd be able to gain TM, we would not. So, already we're off to an improper start. But can we risk them all taking their turns right now? Well, they're going to gain turn meter so much faster, right? All units, yeah. And then we're Stone Age because we have days. So this is tough, actually, right off the get. Let's put Armor Shred down, and hopefully, yeah. All right, Gideon's going to have a tough time here until we get a turn. Yeah, it's going to be a long time until we start getting turns. Come on. Come on, give me something, guys. We won't gain any TM because we have days. So, who do I have to hit somebody. I have to hit him. Let's put her under stealth by doing this. We'll do the sweep here. But for the grace of God, we got that down. That's fine. You can hit him all day. Okay, finally a turn for you. I'd love to isolate you. Buff you up because you're... Oh crap, we can't buff you because you have the healing immunity. Good job, Tasnix. You should read debuffs. Okay, so now we have this down, and we can work with this here. Good, good. We could stun here. I'm okay with that. He doesn't have defense up. We don't need to do the turn meter gain. If we basic him here, we die. If we basic any of them but Shaak T, we die. So we do that. People who I want to ability block. Let's just stick to the script on him. I really can't have him doing anything. Basic, yes. Okay, that healed him. That sucks. Really got to learn this Bad Batch kit in detail. Gotta go for the big smack here. It's our last best hope for survival. Man, this is just killing me. Come on, come on. Nihilus, you are killing me. You are so slow. Oh my god. Days? Can we get the days? Okay, now we can hit him with impunity. That's good. Alright, ultimate at last. Road Ahead just came out of Stillo. What is it? What is it? What's coming? What's coming? Let's just get a armor shred on him, just because he's dying so slowly. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, guys. You are killing me with this slowness. That's fine. Wrecker can die here. I'm cool with it. I am cool with it. A 14-minute video. Okay, well, I'll get to that here in the distant, somewhat distant future. Okay, that's always great. Basic here. We are really running low on time. I'm gonna have to hit the gas. Rework the defense mechanics. New fleet, galactic legend. Oh man, it's a really good video. Okay, okay, wow, wow. We're dangerously close to having some content here. Alright. Yeah, this was definitely rougher than I would have liked, but it's functional. Anytime, boys. Anytime. Alright, appreciate you, Asil. Yeah, I'll look into it here. Just kill him. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on. Takes too damn long for you to take turns. Go. Bad batch for Lord Vader, huh? Oh man, I can't wait to read about all that. Alright, 53. So we didn't crap the bed on that one. Nice. Alright, now let's actually map out the teams on the back here. 3 bad batch. Okay, that's not so bad. Alright. So, Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma is Vader bait, so that's how we'll handle that. And what's the comp exactly? Mon Mothma. Okay, okay. Mon Mothma, Kara, Powell, Acid, Scout. What are the next teams here? It's Chirp. Let me move this screen over so I don't have to keep doing this like an idiot. All right, we got Chirpa. Google Sheets, you are killing me. All right, Chirpa, Wicked, Elder, Paplu, and Logray. And then you have whatever that is. Gar, ISC, Snow, TFP, and Range. Alright, alright. So Vader for this one. How about speed? What's the speed situation? Who's fastest? Let's check that real quick. 230. Practically would. Bunch of new GL exclusions for abilities. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. They have to keep making characters that aren't GLs that matter, but they also have to keep raising the ante with kits. Otherwise, why go for them? Why not stick with older teams if they, if they punch across and they're roughly equivalent? Why would you want to invest so much into that instead of going for another GL? So they have to give them powerful kits, but then they can't have them kicking GLs in the teeth. So I expect a proliferation of abilities like that, that do something crazy to anybody but a GL. Where was I? How? 252 is the fastest one. All right, so all of these guys are going to get riggedy. So here's the question. Yeah, we have to do Vader lead because we'll lose the dots. I don't have Watt here, so there's a revive threat, which makes me feel like I want EP just because he's generally harmful to rebels. Thrawn and Shore, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So here's the downside to this idea. Shore's going to get immediately, buff immunity by Cassian Basic. And there's nothing meaningful about putting IPD down because whenever any of them go, they call Mon Mothma's Basic, and Mon Mothma's Basic's going to dispel all that. Yeah, you're probably right, Halo. Yeah, they don't want people overpowering Conquest too much. That makes sense. That's a good point. Alright, so Shore, is just generally good to have. But is there someone else I might bring in? You know what I should have done? with C armor. I should have just I should have just thrown armor in there and had that along too. Might have helped. All right, let's think about this. We got all that going. I mean, we could just throw Xeris in here. That just completely blunts anything that the team can do. Yeah, but you know, like excluding GLs from Fracture isn't needed, right? It's a control ability. It isn't something that like Cat, for example, or any other kind of Annihilate effect where, you know, if you're a non-GL, bye-bye. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to run this, and yeah, this should be... The only reason I'm going in so heavy is because I don't have Watt. This could just be Vader Watt, if I have Watt, right? Because my Vader's like 267. He's gonna gain 16 from himself, and then if there was only Watt, he would. So let's think about that. 267 plus 16 is 283, and then you know, here's the thing. I was going to account for the attack tech going, but I'm already going to be the first person to go, so the attack tech isn't going to give me any turn meter on the first go, right? Anyway, that's how that would have went if I had saved Watt. Instead, I could. Man, that was stupid. I could have went C, armor, and 2 tanks, and then had Watt for this, and then done an underman. I'm going to make a note of that on the drop. C, arm, set, and Royal Guard would have been just fine. Just fine. Just fine. Damn. That's an easy one, too. Okay. So we know how we're going to do this one. Let me pen that in. I want to go take care of Rey right now, I think. Thrawn, Shore, and Garrus. No, we'll do this now. This is fine. I really hope I selected the right team there. Woohoo! Okay. So one has the immunity. We could do Crush here. Let's think about it. Crush, then who goes? Then Thrawn goes into EP going. No, we could do this and then have Thrawn's. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's put it down just like that. So, bonk. That's fine. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, many stun. Many stun. Okay. Let's do this. No harm in the doing of it. Yeah, it'll take him forever to kill me. Okay. It's kind of bum, I gotta say. It's pretty bum here. Oh man, this is turning out rough. Okay, we managed that. Okay, you're Stone Age now. Okay, it'd be great if we could have killed you. Emperor, it would be super dope if the Emperor could do stuff, like, at all. Yeah, that's just crit immunity for somebody. We'll do this. Okay. Moving in the right direction, but we still have buff immunity on too many people. Gotta do Cassian here next. So that means that we would have another swap coming up, right? So we could do... Hey, we got the ability block on her. Let's keep that going. Okay. Yes, good, good. Yes. Swap, yes. Good. Ah, there it is. 55. Probably could be better done, but it'll do. It'll do. Alright, Chirpa. Just some hot madness for those, I guess. Let's wrap up with Slacker up top. Finish that off. My opponent's still yet to start any attacks. It's fascinating. Okay, so, I mean, yeah. We already have Slacker Daka Zombie reserved. Why not? And then First Order. Phasma Fu. Maybe just drop Phasma and go one under. What do you guys think? Take the extra Phasma or nah? All about the suggestions on this. I guess Phasma is more. Why risk having it go bad on me twice for any reason? Not afraid of anything else. This will do. And I am pissed about that, though. We were set up to have a really nice set of attacks there, and then I dropped that one. Should have went in with the 2 tanks and armor. That was the ticket. Alright. Well, we're going to finish this and get into fleets. I can't wait to see what this road ahead's about. Oh, man. Okay, it's fine, let's, well, you're gonna taunt somebody, but I'd rather Stone Age you. It's fine. Goodbye, goodbye. You getting stunned is okay with me. Okay, DM game. Do this. That zombie's just having herself a time, huh? No need to amp any of these. We can just basic here. There we go. Basic. Yeah, basic here. We can. Great. That's all good. That's quite all good. I do want, well, people are going to die here. That's what sucks about that. We can only do so much. Do that. Get the taunt up. Basic here, basic here. Somebody get going, die. Yeah. Alright, 2 attacks there. Stab here. Okay. Nerfs. Oh my god. Oh man. Really? Wow. Really, Halo? Wow. They're making, they're nerfing Thrawn, Gas, JKL, Watt, Vader, basically straight up saying non-GL counters need to go away. Wow, you know, terrifying if true. And yeah, that was a very rough kill, but we're through the gate. 27. Ugh, that was rough. Alright. And again, our opponent's not attacking, most likely, so. What's he set down there for fleet? You've seen it here first, folks. The Rebel fleet without having Millennium Falcon up front. The Millennium Falcon reinforcement meta. It is upon us. The goal behind this is pretty smart. I mean, it means that you don't get to do, well, you don't want to do Finalizer, right? Yeah. And how fast is this? I'm curious. Okay, double R6, so not overwhelmingly so. 159, and then he gets 25% at the start of battle, so 150. Calculator. Alright, 159 times 1.25, 198. So that's what his speed is. No way in God's green earth is that faster than a Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot. But yeah, why use Finalizer there if you don't get to shut down the fleet early? I could probably Rebels mirror that very easily and have lots of banners to spare. And then Chimera. So the intent here would be to make me kill the Emperor's shuttle first. And as far as I'm concerned, don't threaten me with a good time. So that's another good one to use Rebels against. It would be pretty solid. So what do I have here? What did I save? I saved Negotiator for once. Wow. Oh, that's right. I wanted to, because I know how he attacks and I set down fleets to punish that. Can't go into too much detail there, but yeah. So that just means that we can Rebels mirror the Rebels and crush that, and then we Negotiator at the Chimera. So that's how that's going to break down. Let me pen that in. Chimera, Negotiator, and then home one. Alright, so we'll go back to ships here once I finish off these last two meme teams. Man, I cannot believe they're making such sweeping changes, but I'm down with it. I mean, I'm down. They all need to be Galactic Republic Jedi. What would I have in that way? Galactic Republic and Jedi and a leader. Yes. Yes. Qui-Gon, Shaak T, Cam, and I don't know. Ayla can stun. Yeah, Ayla can stun. I'm cool with that. I think we can four-man this quite easily, because Cam's gonna just kick teeth in. Hey Lorelei, what's up? How you doing? Afternoon to you. Alright, so this is what I think I'm gonna overkill this dumpy Gar team. And then what am I gonna do versus those? Oh yeah, we're just gonna disrespect those with the Finn team, I guess. Oh yeah, that's grody. That's grody. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be Qui-Gon Jinn, Shaak, Cam, and Ayla. And we have the Shaak in there, maybe for some banners, but is that really realistic? Is that yeah, it could be. Let's not be cheeky. I'd like to have the heal around too. Things are going well. We had one dropped attack. You know, I've had mixed success with using C-Watt against Ray teams that have RJT. My Emperor's a big sweaty boy, 160,000 health. But what I was saying before the fight is that, you know, there's circumstances where you can't do the double chains. Because what happens right after she does that, because then you could quickly drop off the healing immunity that she applies on C, right? So how this went down was, I had the opportunity here to relink just ahead of Rey going into her ultimate. So I relinked RJT and Finn. She went into ultimate. Then RJT put healing immunity on me, and then Rey went, and yeah, didn't pan out. Alright, let's knock this out. Let's get to the fleets. I really want to see what's going on here. What a big announcement today. Okay, people who need to die. You need to die. So let's do the basic into the double tap here seems to be the way. Yeah, okay. Basic should kill. Okay, yep, TFP gets himself stunned. Who else needs to be getting stunned right about now? You can get stunned. Now you... Oh, no stun for you, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Estilo dropped knowledge on me here. They have... they've just announced big changes here. There's a road ahead today. So check that out, Lorelei. You'll get to see it before I do. Alright, there's the days we wanted. Okay, here's the assist. Let's keep you stunned if we can. Let's call you, keep you stunned if we can. Stance. Pop go to Weasel. There are no buffs, which is fine. Yeah, let's give this to herself. Stun you. Yes, good. Get that. That's, man, get all up on it. Dispel debuffs. Yeah. This one. Wait. We just take it nice and easy as we cap off Qui-Gon. We stance. I don't think we're gonna really have the time, but I can keep trying. Basic here, it's fine. Still keep her amped. Basic into stance. This is where he dies. There's no situation where he doesn't die here. So that's that. Alright, 60 on the nose. We can do that. Okay, now for this Chirpa stuff. Yeah. I think something resistance related will do just fine. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Should be more than enough just with the 3 of these. They're all R7, so. And I think we have no fear of... It's low grade that does the TMR, I think. And the days and stuff, so we'll be sure to pop in early. So yeah, Finn, RHF, RHP. Okay. Low grade. Okay. So we have that chance right there. So that's good. Let's get rid of Elder. That's fine. Do this. Inspired. You all feel very inspired. Nuke Low Gray. How inspiring. Wow. Are you not entertained? Shields up. Okay, 62. Kept some weird stuff for attack this time, but all's well that ends well. This proved out the defensive concept I went for, though. I was fine for attack. I just, I should have gone with the tankier orientation of the C team against Rey, and then we would have been fine. We would have had a GL to spare. Not bad. Okay, so it was going to be... let's do this Rebels Mirror first. This is going to be kind of fun. If all goes well, it should be very brief. Very, very brief. Rebels. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll say this one, and this one, just in case. How is this going to go, though? It's going to go by very quickly, so I don't think we need the Phantom 2 at all. Yeah. I mean, you might not even need the Y-Wing, really. It depends on how lucky we get. Let's not overcomplicate it. No, Lorelei, I mean, I'll be on Discord right after this, so we can talk about it all through the afternoon here. I'm happy to talk about it then, but yeah, I wanna wrap this up for now. We don't have to worry about AoE really, or any significant debuffs, so we can do this, try and get lucky. Alright, so turn meter engine is gone. 2 tanks out front with Millennium Falcon, so the task becomes kill the 2 tanks before Millennium Falcon. Which is probably a tall order, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay. Ooh! Ooh! Got him. Got him. 68. Didn't need any reinforcements. Han decided to not sit on his ass for a change. I will take it. Good on you, Han. You did stuff. Alright, Negotiator. So it was, yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna go in for the clown. We're gonna go clown him. 1, 2. I do like this, because then I can have offense down, but it does give him turn meter, yeah? So let's do this into this, and have you, and that should be enough, more than enough. I'm into this. So yeah, we just straight up nuke the Emperor's shuttle out of the gate, because he'll mitigate a lot of damage onto the TIE Bomber if we go after him directly. Let's go. Okay. Okay. I'm into that. That's pretty neat, actually. He'll just dispel all that. So let's do this. Is he brain? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, thank God TIE Fighter didn't dodge. That's a good feeling. Alright, Plo Koon. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Incoming. Ah, yeah, Gauntlet. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Not that it will save you. We can save that. I'd rather save that. Buff up. So how about it, guys? Do you think you can kill this thing yet? Anytime. Anytime. Okay. There we go. At this point, I'd rather just save the banner. Yeah? We're so far ahead. Let's give crit immunity back to our tank, who then we buff up. And they heal these. We got to get with the program here and get these things killed. Yeah. Okay, TIE Fighter's gone with nary a dodge. Offense. Sweep. Basic. Perfect. 67. Alright. 2 very high banner fleet clears. That's very nice. Very nice. Makes me feel a little bit better about how things went up front. Alright. So, let's do the wrap up. It won't take long because our opponent hasn't done anything, so nothing really to review on the defense side. Offense side, we started bottom front as usual. One-shot DR, We went in with Bastila Jedi against this GGBB nuke team. Bam, we took on with our Aurra bounty hunters that we were in fact fast enough to fight. And CLS, what did I do for CLS? Oh, that was a cool one. Yeah, that was something I hadn't used before. Found that off of swugga.gg. It was JKL, Hoda, and JML, which is really brilliant because Hoda's under stealth, so he can't get targeted, and then neither JKL or JML can be stunned. So, very, very nice. I like that one a lot. Let's see. We went to the back and saw cheese, pure cheese. So I was really dreading he had a JMK with Cat there. So he reserved that for attack, and he may well need it. We'll see. We'll see. And on the top side, this Mando team, Mando lead, Mandalorian team, weird kind of team comp. Geos took care of that. This Maul team, you were meant to not pay attention to Vader hiding here, who's clocked at 284. So I went in with CLS, and because no one on the team was a tank, all of them were under stealth, so no one's under stealth, so we just plugged Vader, and that was it. Very simple from there. Rey, this is where I jacked up, and I spent a few minutes thinking about this, about whether or not, if I'm going in with C and Watt, should I take on a couple of tanks here? Yes, the Rey is 10,000. I've fought Reys with higher offense, but RJT was there. RJT only had 40% potency, but yeah. Anyway, we got a little unlucky with how her buff immunity got applied to us, and if I'd had the couple extra tanks, I at least wouldn't have been recovering from a health deficit up until that point. Because it wasn't the first ultimate that killed me, it was the second one. Even though I had full protection, I had like 40% health, and it really wasn't enough to soak up the hit. So instead of taking C Watt, what I should have done was C armor and 2 tanks. Because if you're going to have RJT using that debuff on tanks in the meantime, like, I'd rather save Watt to use with Vader, and that's another underman opportunity. When I used Vader against Mon Mothma, it was dicier than I would have liked because you can't finally kill somebody when you kill them. They can still get revived without the weapon tech. And then this team, this Shaak clones team, was really interesting. I like this composition. I think I might make use of it once I've got my own Bad Batch up to snuff, but this is pretty dope. I like this a lot. What did I use to clear that? The Shaak. That was Traya, Scion, Nihilus, Gideon, and Sith Assassin. So, crazy thing about that Echo is actually faster than my Gideon. And I didn't check that. And that made that match rough from the start. It would have been perfectly smooth had my Gideon gone first. So that was my bad. I should have checked Echo's speed. In my head, I was thinking there's no way Echo could possibly be faster. It's like, alright. And then I'm forgetting, his raw speed is probably not enough, but the speed gain from Shaak T's lead was enough. We ended up losing Gideon there, I believe. So it could have been better, it could have been worse. And yeah, so we cleaned up the cheese in the back. There's nothing really interesting to say about those. And then fleets we just took out. So he had a Rebel fleet without Millennium Falcon up front. Don't do this, guys. Whatever you're thinking you might achieve by having the 2 tanks up front in the Millennium Falcon, you just have no momentum. No momentum. Almost anything could kill that, and I just chose Rebels because it would have been the cleanest banners. And then I went to Negotiator against this Chimera fleet. No impediment. So we'll see what kind of trouble he runs into on my defense. But like I said, looking at this guy's history, his banners for attack are so low. It's very rare that he does attack. So I don't think we'll end up seeing anything interesting. Get on my Discord and I'll let you know. Otherwise, you can tune in at the beginning of the next episode and I'm sure I'll recap it. So, let's find somebody to raid you guys off to. Really appreciate everybody tuning in today. Loved all the new subs. Really means a lot to me, so thank you very, very much. Okay. Oh yeah, let's pass y'all over to Gom. You can't go wrong going to see Gom. you know? Alright, guys. It's been a real pleasure. We'll talk to you here in a couple days. Get at me on Discord. If you're seeing this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. Love your interactions. I love to learn more from people who have those little nuances. That's what this game is picking up those little tips and tricks that are outside of the obvious use of characters. So, love talking about it. Alright, guys. Let's get the music in order, and we'll see y'all real soon.